Alright, so I got a kind of request to do a lesson In On It by Superheaven, or it used to be Daylight. I do covers by ear if I learn songs. I don't really use tabs, so when people ask me for tabs, I don't have them, and I don't really have a lot of time between work and school to sit there and like tab stuff out. That's all, especially if it's like all power chords and stuff. So if you guys ever want a lesson, just ask me, and I'll do it. I'm gonna try to run through it fairly quickly because it is a really simple song. It's basically a few chords and a couple little picked out parts, nothing much more than that. Basically, you're going to want to be in half step down the start. E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, E flat, just one half step down. When I reference the chord names, I'll probably say them like they're in standard just because that's how I think, but it is half step down, and then just a clean and a gain. Some people do different things. They roll the volume back down for clean or whatever you want to do. I have a EP boost on my clean channel and gain channel, so it gives a little bit of a grit just to the clean, just to make it a little bit dirtier, but not like a drive channel. So that's going to sound like this. And that's basically the whole verse and chorus right there. So you're going to start off the intro, which is also the verse and the chorus. You're going to want start off on a C sharp power chord, which is going to be the 4th fret of the A string, and then barring the 6th fret of the D and G. So, and then you're going to go to F, which is 1st fret of the E string, and then 3rd of the A and the D, and then go to a C, which is the 3rd fret here on the A string, and then the 5th fret on the D and G. And that's pretty much a strum pattern right there. That goes for about 10 times, which is the intro and the verse with that clean, and then after the first 2, the last 8 he's singing, and then the very last 2 chords of that chorus come in with a gain, but it's the same thing, so it's going to sound like this. That's the chorus, and you just play those 4 times with gain. Now, after that, there's a picking part, which is just kind of like a post-chorus little transition back into the verse. That's going to sound like this. Okay, so that's just going to be 3 picked out notes. The first one is on the B string, it's the 6th fret, and you kind of like go, you strum it back and forth and then bend, so it's, and you're going to hit 5th fret of the G string, sorry, and then the 6th fret, back to the 5th fret, all on the G string, so altogether it's, that goes 4 times. And then the 4th time it just ends on that 6th fret instead of going back to the 5th, so it's like. After that, verse again, I think it's 4 times, but it's just that kind of clean, goes back into the chorus, and then does that little picked out part again, I believe, twice. Then you're going to go into a bridge section, which is just 4 chords, and it's going to sound like this. So basically, you're going to start on the F chord that I played earlier, and it's just the 1st fret again of the E string, and then 3rd on the A and D. So then you're going to go to the A string, 3rd fret, 5th fret on the D and G, the C chord, then slide up to the C sharp, just 1 fret to the from 3 and 5 to 4 and 6, and then go up a string on all of them, so it's 4, 6, 6 on E, D, E, A, and D. So it's that's play it 4 times with the gain, and that's the bridge right there. Just and after the 4th time, you're just gonna want to ring out and really focus on hitting these higher strings here so it sounds like. They do that like 4 times, obviously in time with each other, and but that just kind of rings like that with the gain, and you can, if you have a phase or something, you can throw it on there so it kind of sounds like, whatever. I don't have my phaser set to how I did on the video, but I think I used it on that part in pick scratches. They do kind of open, ringy parts with drums like that a lot for Superheaven. And then after that, you just kind of go to the A string on the 1st fret and go back to clean and play the verse chorus again, and it ends with that picked out part. That's basically it. I mean, I didn't really want to tab stuff out because honestly, like, it's not a lot to really learn if you just kind of watch a video, learn the chords. You can kind of hear it if you listen to the song a lot. If you guys do have questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them, or if you want me to do other lessons for songs I cover. But I don't think there's a lot of lessons for Superheaven because the songs are pretty self-explanatory, but I just didn't want to tab it out. So let me know if that helps for those of you who wanted to see how to play it. And, any other questions, let me know.